Salutations everyone, it's Willingness240 and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time we did side questy stuff that you should go back and watch if you haven't watched it already. This time we're doing more side questy stuffs. Let's go. Curious Antique, thanks bud. Oh, that's the same piece of crap we got last episode that I wasted like 20 seconds looking for. I'm done.
It's like this.
Sometime in his luck, mercenary is taken to raiding the nearby ruins. He badgers me with worthless trinkets he finds there, claiming they're valuable artifacts. When I try to shoo him off, he turns most belligerent. I do wish someone would do something about him. A grave robber, huh? I almost went to the ruins of Eld. But I think I know exactly the man you're talking about. This'll be quick. Unless we get like a million battles because of RNG hating me or something like that. You know how it is. Welcome to the Moldering Ruins. We hope you enjoy your stay so you come back the very next episode. Broken shards, bits and bobs and nothing. Crivens, there ain't nothing left worth of plundering. Yeah, you're telling me I already forgot to actually bring someone who could challenge you. Now I feel like an idiot. My gosh, we're going back to the Moldering Ruins a third time. Which is actually a fourth time because we've been there before. We looted the place blind. Which makes me wonder why the grave robber's even there still. Is he taking like the stone? I mean, I guess we got all the good artifacts, so that's why all the ones he's finding for the merchant are crap. Oh, I hate Honnet's Provoke compared to Ulbricht's challenge. So let's kick Therion out. I mean, that sucks, but let's do it. Don't need Therion in the party all the dang time, jeez. Just because he's really good and he was an instrumental part in that boss fight 2 episodes ago. And was totally bad butt. And was the main character for the first nearly 100 episodes. No reason to keep him in the main party. Clearly, though, I must really like Primrose, because she's been in the lead for a while. Well, it's true, I really like Primrose, so there you go.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, I'll probably switch someone else into the lead sometime. Or never. And here we go. Beat him up, Ulbricht. Beat him. Prepare to be taught a lesson.
Let us fight with honor. The battle is truly joy.
You got this, Ulbricht. As long as you don't have to become a wizard again.
The battle is true.
Oh, thank goodness.
The battle is true. Victory shall.
You gotta admit, Ulbricht did a pretty bang-up job as a part-time wizard. I mean,
He's unbending.
his best move was still Brand's Thunder, but I mean his wizard stuff, man. Part of me just died again because he did that. He pulled that exact same crap in the last fight. Oh, Ulbricht, buddy, come on. The last fight, obviously referring to the one against
How about this?
the listless gladiator, because that fight will go down in legend as the one where Ulbricht was a wizard. Okay, can you hit the man this time, please?
I wreak havoc upon thee!
What is your accuracy, Ulbrich? Is it -5? I'm curious. Do you find it funny, not being able to hit anything? Is it humorous that you couldn't hit a stone pillar? Because if this is a joke, I ain't laughing. Someone out there's probably laughing. Ulbrich, I swear. Oh my gosh, you are going to go in the timeout corner and you will not see action for a long time. You will be the benchiest of bench warmers if you don't freaking hit this guy with Brand's Thunder.
Too slow.
Come on, Ulbrich. One time. One freaking time, please. Thank you. Wow. 120 SP. That's 4 attempts at Brand's Thunder. He hit once. Just wow. Okay, let's go cross strike.
Watch my blade dance.
It's more worth it because it actually hits.
The thrill of the fight.
Oh, that's a nice item. Thanks, bud. Dang it all! You'll rue this day! Rue it! The merchant sensed a disturbance. So I'm off, did you? Well, I'm most grateful for that, I can tell you. Now I won't be bullied into buying his worthless rubbish anymore. What is this? Well, look at this, would you? I was idly cleaning the soil off, and what do I find but a pattern rendered in gold? Gods in heaven, I wonder. Why, yes, this one, too. And this. Verily, these are wondrous relics, and no one has noticed until now. Ho ho, imagine the face that wretched grave robber would pull were I to tell him. Which I won't, of course. I cannot breathe a word of this. Why, you ask? Because I, too, thought this was mere rubbish. People would think me a fraud, or worse, a fool. Why, I'd be the laughingstock of the Commerce Guild. This affair has been a warning to me. I must reapply myself to my trade. And so he gives us 4,000 leaves and hush money, as well as an energizing pomegranate large. Hush money. My favorite kind of money. Next to bribe. Actually, that is just a form of bribery, so never mind.
Oh.
My son has brought a tiger cub back from the woods. Oh, it's sweet and adorable now. But what about when it grows up? Tigers are meat eaters, aren't they? And ferocious too, I'm led to believe. Oh, what to do, I ask myself. Give it a kind and loving... No, Ulbrich, don't duel her. Don't try to prove who's the superior mother. Look, I just found this cub in the woods. Isn't he the cutest? Meow. Small tiger, as yet unnamed, such matters are deserving of deep consideration, for their moniker may come to define them in the eyes of others. That's why you name him Bob. Hey, what's the big idea? You don't get to look at me, punk. And then Cyrus is like, whoa, calm down. And the kid's just like, I know you're a teacher. I hate teachers. Learnin's for chumps. Young boy who lives with his mother in Dust Barrow. He has a habit of taking home anything and everything he finds outside, much to the dismay of his mother, who immediately throws it out. Woman who lives with her son in Dust Barrow. She hates bugs and beasts with a passion, and will not suffer their presence, which is why she lives in the woods. Nor will she suffer those unsympathetic to her feelings, which is why she left her husband and moved here. Ouch. That was a deeper cut than I expected. Now you may be wondering, Willingness 240, how are we possibly going to solve this problem? Well, clearly, the obvious answer is travel to Swarky, because, you know, there aren't any other towns on this continent. It's just Swarky. And then you look for your good old buddy, the Scholar of Beasts.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Indubitably.
I'm very fond of animals. Indeed, I know all there is to know about keeping them, even wild ones. But alas, these days I have neither the time nor coin for such pursuits. Is that so? What's... The scholar studying the forest and other untamed wilds who believes they should be protected from the encroachment of civilization. Despite his love of nature, animals seem to detest him, and he finds himself running for his life several times a day. Well, it's good exercise. You don't look 40. Information gleaned, how to train a tiger. There's a how to train your dragon joke in there somewhere, but I won't go for it. But I will mention it, apparently.
Oh my.
You say you can teach us how to train a tiger to be docile and not dangerous in the least? Yeah, pretty much. Well, I suppose we could manage that. You will look after him properly, won't you, dear? With all my heart, every day and every ean, I promise. If you can keep your word, you can keep that cub. Hooray! Thank you, Mom! Except it's too large a task for one child to undertake. If we are to keep him, everyone in the family must do their part. Being responsible for another life is no small matter. Thank you for your advice. I'm sure that together we shall succeed. Beastly scarf. What does it do? Restores HP after every action. I was wondering if it'd be like the dragon scarf, and it kinda is. It's the HP equivalent. Who likes getting their HP regened? Ulbrich, what the crap? Okay. Gargantuan axe, check. Makeshift bow. Make it a master's longbow. Bam. No more makeshifts. No more. Wait. Not even Ulbrich would challenge that villager.
Hello.
This village was built on the side of an ancient city. We preserve the ruins as best we can. Cool. Ulbrich, not yet. Though we can't steal from him, so I see the problem here. A moment, if you would. Sorry, Ophelia. I don't wanna boot Ophelia. She's perfect just the way she is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We were running out of items. We need more. How good are you in combat? Pretty darn decent.
Hello.
Inhibit defense actually sounds really helpful. Let's go for that. You're better than the Monster Hunter. I don't know how Capcom would feel about that statement. If you need to say something, say so. Primrose's hips are speaking pretty loudly right about now. You dance so elegantly. Maybe I could be of some help on your journey. And that's how we got the village headmaster to stop being the headmaster. Because he liked the look of a pretty lady who's way too young for him. The end. Let's just shut up and go to Flames Grace. Oh, tavern. Quick. That's not a tavern, but you know what, I'll take it. Never mind, it's chapter 1 town, we're like... That's not what I wanted. Armory, there's a tavern. Who wants to be the party leader? Let's go... Cyrus. He doesn't get to do that much. What do you got? Still can't believe that my father fled from the field of battle. Ah, yes, I see. 'Tis a darn shame. So you may be wondering, Willingness 240, why did you leave a million side quests open after, like, throughout your entire playthrough? That makes your Let's Play series a terrible guide to go by. Well, I feel like any blind playthrough is a terrible guide to go by, so you probably should have been looking somewhere else. Second off, this former Knight Ardant here, he's the guy we're gonna want to scrutinize. Got rumors of a Knight Ardant. There we go. Until these post-game side quests, or like these post-game side questing videos, I didn't look anything up, because I just wanted it to be pure blind. Now, at this point on, granted, it's not like I'm looking up any of the details of the quests, so I'm still completely blind on that. I'm just looking up where to go. Because, if I'm going to be honest, one of my bigger complaints with Octopath Traveler, and even then it's a rather small one, I love this game. I think the side quests, a lot of them are too vague on what to do. It's just like, oh man, my dad's in a spot of trouble right now, and then the side quest title just pops up, and you're just left to wonder who their dad is, and where on the continent he is. And then like 6 years later you might find him. Yeah. Some side quests aren't that vague though, and they're really good. Like that chain we had with Ashlen last episode. Good stuff. Yes, let's challenge this poor lad. In fact, my late father, rest him, was also a member of the Knights Ardant, though he was stripped of his cloak for the crime of deserting in the midst of battle. I still can't believe that my father fled from the field of battle. You say you met with a companion of my father's? His fellow knights held him in high regard. There must be some mistake. He was trusted by his superiors and the men serving alongside him, to say nothing of the common folk. Cyrus's cold, dead stare with his perfectly straight eyebrows. While he lived, my father would not speak with me of what happened when he was stripped of his cloak. I even cursed him to his face. I told him that he had brought shame upon the name of the Knights Ardent. I still remember how he stared at me, silent and unmoving, when I said such horrid things to him. How could I have not seen it, though? Of course there must have been some circumstances that forced his hand. The Knights Ardent are tasked with the sacred duty of protecting the pilgrims who huddle in the light of the sacred flame. I knew my father would not have abandoned them. I knew that he must be the sort of man I always believed him to be. Thank you, good traveler. I have found a new purpose in my service as one of the Knights Ardent. While I travel of this realm in service to duty, I shall see if I cannot retrace my father's steps and find the truth of what happened to him. Perhaps we will meet again yet. Until we do, friend. And with that, we get 1,500 leaves and a nourishing nut. At least it's nutritious. Now, onward, because we can't just leave that loose end, because that'd be horrible. I may be a guy who likes making his nasty, stinking cliffhangers, but I'm not that nasty. Sometimes. When the episode's at only 20 minutes. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know what these people's names are. Princess Mary? A bright young woman known as the Son of the Flatlands, said to be an even greater beauty than her mother, the Queen. She dedicates her days to her education in hopes of better serving her people in the future. Which is why her teacher just caught her in the act of going on vacation. That's right, you thug, you got caught. Thanks for the earring. The very crappy earring. And here was I thinking you were a princess. Dedicating yourself to your education. Cyrus's shoe. That's what I'm going with, and I'm sticking with it. Okay. What's your name? Matilda. Known for her beauty, this woman is the object of affection for many. Men come to Rippletide from far and wide seeking her hand, though her scathing words chase them all away. Ouch. I mean, I guess anyone would start spewing scathing words come enough obnoxious proposals. Let's be real here. What do you got for us, bud? Ooh, hidden item. Good one, too. Mann. My name is Mann, the great adventurer. It may not look like it, but I am in need of some help. Of course, your kindness will not go unrewarded. Anyone who comes to my aid will become a memorable sidekick in the epic tale of Mann. Most intriguing. My name is Mann, adventurer extraordinaire. Perhaps you've heard of me? No? A shame that. Anyhow, I'm just about to set out on the adventure of a lifetime. Hark! Can you hear it? That's the sound of the great unknown calling to me. And yet, can you believe it? I seem to be completely unequipped for my adventure. My young friend, could you help a great adventurer prepare for the journey of a lifetime? Sure, buddy. What do you need? I feel ripped off. We're gonna need theory. Oh wait, we have theory on. That's good. Are we gonna need to steal crap? Is that what we're doing here? Adventurers are time. All the equipment an adventurer needs on a journey. Wow! Thanks, antique dealer. You had it all in your pocket. Yes, we've heard of you. Take it.
Whoa!
Why, this is precisely the sort of equipment a great adventurer like myself needs. It cannot be that you prepared all of this for my sake, can it? Forgive me to have a complete stranger go to such lengths for me. And yet, since you have already gone to such lengths, would it not be more rude for me to refuse your generosity now? Uh-huh. You don't mind, do you? Yes, Cyrus does mind. Thank you! You are no stranger. No! From today, we are fast friends. Oh, dude, they just fist bumped! Now that I'm fully equipped, it's time I set out to discover a new continent. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Mann, and I venture unto thee. Ahem. Anyhow, I have a feeling our paths will cross again one day. Farewell, friend of my heart. If you're wondering what that had to do with Sir Miles and his quest, I couldn't tell you. All I can say is if it doesn't if Mann does not play into Miles' side quest chain in some way, I have it. Video evidence that IGN lied to me. That's all I need. So you're Mann, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yep. Oh boy. You know, forget it. We're gonna continue on with your quest because we see you now. It's you, my fast friend and companion. It is I, the great adventurer, Mann. Surely you have not forgotten me. I was well on my way to uncovering a new continent when I came up against a most perilous plight. I got homesick. All too often the greatest adventures bring with them the greatest sorrows. I very much want to discover new worlds, and yet I simply cannot motivate myself to leave home. If only someone could give me the gentle nudge I need to step forth into the great unknown. Primrose, it's your charms time, or not. Awkward moment. Oh no! Gentle nudge. Well, we have a tavern right here. How's Ophelia? I doubt it if Primrose didn't work, but you never know. Oh, travel banter. Yeah. Yeah, what the heck. Tell me, old brick, how do you keep your skills as sharp as you do? Well, each day I practice various sword strokes and do exercises to build my strength. I always work on the fundamentals, for these are the foundations upon which all fighters must build. A wise choice. What about you, Therion? Do you do any training? Nope. Never was one for practice's sake. For me, experience is the best teacher. I see. I have an idea. Let's say we train together. Didn't you hear what I just said? A man cannot achieve such remarkable agility just by sitting in the alehouse. So he must train, and yet he claims otherwise. The question is, why? Look, I think training together is a splendid idea. In fact, I think I'll join you. What's the expression? Two's company and three's even better? Something like that. Fine, fine. But just this once, okay? It's a deal. Then let us go outside and begin. Ophelia, you're adorable. Never change. Okay, everyone, so you may be thinking, willingness 240. You stupid. He mentioned his hometown. Go to his hometown and get someone. And I'm like, yeah. Go to his hometown and get who? And that's the moment where you go, oh, crap. Because there's a billion people everywhere. That's Tony. What kind of noise was that?
Hello.
Beverage vendor, nice guy. Princess Mary, nope.
Well?
Antique dealer, nope. We're looking for a man by the name of Harris. Nope. Bet's on nope. Would have made some money right there if someone else took the bet. Okay. Harris, buddy, where art thou? Come on. Come on, Harris.
Greetings.
You're not Harris. Get out of my life.
Greetings.
Exotic grandma.
Greetings.
I don't want to go anywhere with that comment.
The truth is,
You know, I have this friend. His name is Mann. He's always wanted to be an adventurer, but between the two of us, he can't even tie his shoelaces without someone's help. And every time that he gets down in the dumps, it always falls to me to give him the push he needs to get moving again. Ulbrich, stop trying to challenge everyone. Yes, it was nice having that village headman. Well, you know what? No. We're not giving up the village headman that easy. We nearly had to go to a tavern to stinking renew our popularity. We're not getting rid of him that easy. No. Our reputation. Basically our popularity, be real. Okay, let's head it back on over to Gold Shore for the sake of Mann. Who do you think you're kidding? What? Harris? And my boon companion? Whatever is the meaning of this? Mann, didn't you finally do what you'd always wanted? Didn't you set out on a grand adventure? We've been friends since we were children, and I've always tried to be there for you. But enough is enough. You had a dream, didn't you? A dream you've held in your heart since we were boys. Weren't you going to discover an unknown land just like your hero? I know you've always been all talk and no action, but I really thought that you would do it if you were given the chance. Harris? If I so much as see your lousy face back home, I'll never speak to you again. You hear me? If you're a real man, then don't look back. I won't. I swear. You've always been the one to push me when I needed courage. I won't turn back this time. Yes, I will find a new land. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Mann, and I venture unto thee.
Take care.
Goodbye to you, Harris. I leave you now, but I will carry you, and our home, always in my heart. Go then, Mann. And don't come back until you've had a true adventure. A new land, eh? That sounds so awfully far away. That is how Mann, Adventurer Extraordinaire, became the first of 8 new playable characters in Octopath Traveler 2. Baby. Aw, yeah. Oh my goodness, I forgot this town's theme existed.
Greetings.
This sounds wonderful. Ah, you again, the friend of my heart. It is I, the great adventurer Mann. Surely you know me by now, though. I'm finally about to embark on my voyage to uncover a new land, but I've been quite stymied by some villainous brigands, and now I find myself unable to reach a ship to embark on. What's that? You say my legs are trembling. Only trembling with anticipation of the justice I'm about to mete out. I do hate to ask, but do you think maybe you could defeat the brigands for me? What's about far enough, kid? If you want to pass by this way, you'll have to pay the passage fee. Even if you don't want to pass, in fact, you're gonna have to pay it. Or pay with your blood. It is I, the B-movie villain. Oh, you're getting challenged, you thug. A battle fair and square, to arms. Huh? You want to fight me? Sure, it's your funeral. This episode needs a climactic final battle, after all.
How about you?
Oh, Ulbrich, you're already half dead. Gosh dang it.
How about this? How about you? My way.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Get him, Ulbrich.
How about you?
Get him good.
Victory shall be.
Now don't miss for once.
Victory. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee. No.
Ulbrich, you're fired.
How about this? No.
Ulbrich, you're rehired. Get back. Get back in here. Forget Brand's Thunder, you're only using Cross Slash.
The battle is true. Too slow.
Ooh!
Victory
Oh.
shall be mine.
Just eat the grape.
This.
Heal up, chill out, relax in the sun, get a tan, and then stab him twice. And then steal a move from Cloud Strife and Cross Strike. Even though Cloud's, I'm pretty sure it was Cross Slash. If I got that wrong, it's at least a synonym.
Battle is true. Out of my way. No. Out of my way. Too slow. No. Victory.
Wow, Warp Thug, you really are a B-movie villain. You're not that tough.
My blade is unbending. Watch my blade dance.
Well, at least he takes hits though.
The battle is true.
Goodbye.
Watch my blade dance. The thrill of the fight.
You think you can mess with us? This isn't the last you'll see of me. Oh, he passed out. Oh! Friend of my heart, you defeated that villain for me? Now I will at last set sail into the unknown. Thank you. I have been saved by you over and over. Let me ask, do you have a dream of your own? I have always dreamed of being an adventurer as long as I can remember. Like the great adventurer Dupont, he welcomed any challenge that came his way. He crossed the seas alone and discovered completely unknown lands. Many adventurers tried to follow in his footsteps and set out to sea, never to return again. I myself am one of those who wished nothing more than to be just like Dupont. Ah ha ha ha! My entire body trembles with sheer excitement. I shall take this ship across the sea and discover a land that none other ever has. And perhaps I will find myself in need of the help from another from time to time as well. Or 7 others. For my name is Mann, and I set forth to tread the lands no other ever has. Fare thee well, friend of my heart. And with that, we see off a hero. Who gave us a pretty decent hat. Next time on Octopath Traveler, we see what Miles is up to, because we got completely sidetracked. Whoops. See you guys then.